Another how-to video. Now I've managed to get myself a puncture on my bike on the way to work, and I've been recommended this stuff here. As you can see, that tyre is well and truly flat, and also you can see where the thorn is as well, just there. So as it says, remove any foreign objects from the, so we pull that out, and you can see there, look, that's what caused the puncture, and you can see the hole there as well, look. Okay, so what it says to do first, shake vigorously for 30 seconds. So it comes with a tool in the bottle top. You can remove the valve stem. So unscrew the cap, put that safe, put that inside, and just, there we go. You hear a little click, and unscrew that, and then you're ready to apply the liquid. Put that safe. It says the tyre should be in a slightly upright position, as in further up the wheel. Don't have it down here, it says upright, so you're actually putting it into it. So there we go. Take this tube out of there, fit it over the top of the bottle like so, and then put it over the front of the valve like so. You may need to just pinch that a bit. Once it's over, you're ready to apply the liquid. Now it says 118 ml, there's 473 ml in this. They think about 4 good squeezes will do it. So, and it goes in remarkably easy. So there's 1 squeeze, there's 2, there's 3, and the 4th one. There. Okay. Remove the pipe. Set that down. Get your valve inner, and then just pop that into there. Then with the tool, obviously, and then just start to screw that in there. You'll feel that's tight, and then apply your air. Now this is a 20 psi tyre, and I'm going to put in 15 psi because that's what the guy at Halfords recommended that I did. So put the cap over, just pinch that with your finger so it doesn't ride forward, like so. Okay, let's add the air. Ensure the tyre and the tube, everything is seated properly as you're pumping it up, and just slowly add the pressure, just pinching. Well, with these you have to just make sure it's all seated nicely. Just take your time. Okay, right, I've put 10 psi in, and 1 more, and there we go. Just take that out, and it says obviously apply a centrifugal force, so because it's raining out there I'm not going to go out, so there we go. And apply. and that'll be working it all the way around the tyre now, hopefully finding that spot where the hole was caused by the thorn. Some recommend that it's 0.2 of a mile for just a few minutes doing this, especially at this speed. Okay, I'm going to go ahead now and pop 15 psi in it, so it's 5 psi lower than it was. Okay, there we are, we're on 15. I don't hear any noise coming from the wheel, from the tyre. Everything feels okay. So I'm going to pop this out and take that away, leave it on 15 for now. Right, what I've done now is that's been standing about 10 minutes now. So far it looks good. What I've done is rinse that, it clears away, and so that's been stood for like 10-12 minutes while I've been spinning the wheel. It's washed straight out with clean water. So I'll apply the cap back onto the bottle, and that is good, and pop that back into there, and that's ready for its next application should it ever arise. I am actually toying with the idea, now I've got the other half left, I might just add it to the front wheel before I get a puncture, kind of preempt the problem as opposed to reacting to it. So I might do that. As you can see so far, she's been stood for a good quarter of an hour, and everything looks to be good. Doesn't feel like it's gone down any. So we'll come back after half an hour and just give it a little check over, see if that tyre pressure's dropped at all from 15. I had a little look to see where the tyre was punctured, and you can see there the indentation is still there. So out of curiosity, I just wet it, and there is nothing coming out of there at all.